Today we're going to look at this little number right here. This is the Bosch Tassimo capsule coffee machine. It uses capsules that look like these. This is a spent one right here. You can see that it's been punctured in the middle. And that's kind of an interesting thing. These capsules come with barcodes on them. And that's the really interesting thing about this machine, is that it's got in here a barcode reader right here. Looks to be a prism inside. And so what it does is it looks at all the different variations that they have and decides how much water to run through there and apparently at which temperature. And that is kind of interesting. So today we're going to look at this machine. And if you are a regular watcher of this channel, you're probably thinking, why is Tom covering a capsule machine I normally don't? Well, I'm staying in an Airbnb and they have this. So I thought, why not just do a review on it? There might be some people who receive this as a gift or bought it because they're cheap. You can get these for only like 50 euros on Amazon. If you don't believe it, take a look in the description below. I'll put some links. They're really cheap, but these are kind of expensive. This is basically the Nintendo concept where you buy the console for relatively cheap, but the games, or in this case the pods, are expensive. However, keep this in mind. You can get some of these that are refillable, which is super duper nice. So I found them on Amazon. I will also include a link for those because those have good reviews and I think that's much more sustainable than throwing out these guys all the time. All right, so let's just take a look at the machine and see how it works. It's very, very simple. That's something that I kind of like about this machine. It's just got two buttons. It's got an on button right here. Let's turn it on. And there you can see that it's illuminated orange. And then it's got a button which you press here. And actually nothing happens when you press it because there's nothing in here. It needs to be able to read a barcode before it does anything. So you've got, for example, this disc right here. This is a flushing disc. It's got a barcode on there as well. So you can just put that guy in there, close it. And if you want to flush the machine, just go ahead and press that button. And then it's going to start flushing. That's pretty cool. Very, very simple interface. Stop that. You just got one mechanical interface here in this lever. And one electrical interface here in pressing the button. Very, very simple. So let's just make a coffee and let's see how it tastes. For that, we're going to use this one here. This is the Coffee Crema by Jacobs. And you see it's got a UPC on there. We're just going to toss it in there. You got to put it in upside down so that the prism can read it. And you can feel it getting punctured. And then we just press the button. Takes a little while. All right. Then it stops automatically. It's got a water counter inside. You're going to see a few angry little spurts at the end. And that's it. There is your coffee right there. See, there's a little crema on top. Let's just give it a taste. I mean, for a capsule coffee, it's actually decent. It's not as bitter as what I was expecting. It is a little bit weak because I'm guessing in these capsules you've probably got, I don't know, 8 or 10 grams of coffee and you're extracting that much out of there. That's probably 150 milliliters. But hey, for a simple, easy process, it's not bad. Although it's certainly not as good as what I can get out of my DeLonghi Dynamica Plus, that's for sure. But anyhow, as you see here, a red light has lit up. Let's add some water before we go on. So this guy has got a little 800 milliliter tank. Just slides in the back like that, real easy. and you're good to go.
Getting value from this video? Please take a moment to like and subscribe.
All right, so apparently there's like 70 different capsules that you can get for this thing, ranging from coffee to milk to hot chocolate. Like this one here is a hot chocolate by Milka. Very, very sweet, actually. I can't recommend this one. That's too sweet for us. But let's make ourselves a latte macchiato. You're supposed to shake this. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Put that in there. Puncture it. And now, let's remove this little tray here. And let's make ourselves a latte macchiato. Are you ready? All right, so there's our steamed milk right there, our frothed milk. Let's give that a taste. Oh man, that's hot. That's actually a little too hot for me. And it's a little sweet, actually. They might have added some sugar to the milk, or it might be condensed milk a little bit in there. But anyway, let's go ahead and make it into a latte macchiato. So, there's that spent puck. Now we're going to use this coffee crema, and we're going to put it on top of our drink here. I am also going to stop it a little bit early. I wanted to use something more like an espresso, a shorter shot rather than a coffee. All right. So that right there is what the latte macchiato looks like. We're going to have to give that a stir. I mean, it tastes a lot like what you would get out of like a vending machine, maybe at work, where you press a button for cappuccino and essentially what comes out is like something that's mixed with a powder. It's very sweet, it's a little bitter, and it's super hot. So for me, it's not ideal. Now let's talk about who would this machine be for? So in my opinion, this machine, it does have some value, sure. I'm certainly not promoting this machine by any means because it creates a lot of waste and there's better machines out there. However, this might be all right for you if you just are an occasional coffee drinker, or if you have guests sometimes who are coffee drinkers and you're not, or if you have an Airbnb, something like this might actually be an okay solution for you. And yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to make the video to show you guys how it works. From an engineering standpoint, I have to admit that I like it. I think it's cool that it's got a barcode scanner inside. I think it's nice. It's just got really simple interface, a simple mechanical lever to open it up. That's all you have to do to operate it. One simple button here to start and stop the process, and one on and off button. So from that standpoint, it's actually pretty nice. But from a drink standpoint, I'm not so sure. That's for everybody to decide for themselves. It's not for me, I will say that. And I wouldn't spend 50 cents on each one of these. Instead, I would make myself a regular shot with a grinder and with an espresso machine. I can do that for between 15 and 25 cents, depending on the beans I'm using. So I get a cheaper shot and I get a better shot. Those are my thoughts. on this cute little diminutive Bosch Tassimo coffee machine. What do you guys think? Do you have one? How often do you use it? And what do you use it for? Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. If so, give it a thumbs up. If you thought it sucked, give it a thumbs down. Whatever the case, thanks for being with me. And until next time, I say pfiat euch, arrivederci, and bye now.